So this is a slightly different type of video, just a bit more conversational about the market and really understanding the vision of Dubai. Because a lot of investors that I speak to, they sometimes struggle to see the vision of how they could buy into an area today which isn't as central, but they struggle really to understand how the Dubai market can grow into that given area. For example, I was one of those people when I first moved to Dubai, I really struggled to see how these faraway areas had the potential to become established areas at one point. Because I was from a place in the UK called Leicester where not so much development happened, and if I did see a tower being put up, it might have even been bust. The developer may have been bust and it was just sitting there as concrete, whereas Dubai is completely different. So the best way to really understand how the market has grown is to show you on a satellite map how quickly Dubai has grown, and you can start to understand, especially if you're a long-term investor, where you can make some really good returns into buying cheap into these given areas and seeing how you can really grow. And I think fundamentally, you need to really understand that with the Dubai market, that our population is not static. It is constantly growing at a rate of, especially now, at least 100,000 people are coming here every year. And all these people, they need places to live. And Dubai's structure and growth plan is very strategic, where pretty much it's wherever the government decides people to live, they will live, because they have the ability to make areas freehold and areas where people can then buy them as a non-GCC. And I'll show you a map on the screen, which essentially shows you where all the current freehold areas are right now. But what I wanted to talk about is how the population has grown through time and how the city has looked like as the years have gone on. So on the screen now, there is a table of the population growth since 2000. And we can see in 2000, the population was around about 854,000. Now, today, the map of Dubai looks like this. As you can see, very established, a lot of roads, a lot of infrastructure, a lot of houses and projects, which are all there, industrial estates are all there currently. But this is when the population today is at around about 4 million people. If I now go back in time and look at the city in 2000, it looks like this. And this is when the population was 854,000 people. The market was not even freehold at this point. You could not even buy a property. Only GCC nationals could buy properties here. And you only really had this area here, which is Dira and Dubai, which was established. And that's when the population was 854,000 people. Now, people who were living in Dubai at that time really knew everything about Dubai. Dubai was very small, and anything which was here was viewed as Abu Dhabi. That's how people used to view it, as Abu Dhabi. You speak to people who were living here, this was all Abu Dhabi. And this was only Dubai, which is up in the north. I'll show you the lines of where Sharjah starts. Sharjah starts here, and Abu Dhabi, the Emirate of Abu Dhabi, actually starts here. But as time goes on, as we'll flick through from 2000 to 2001, we can see the development grows. And then in 2002, the real estate law opens up. You can buy freehold property, and we come all the way to 2005, where the population is now sitting at 1.2, 1.3 million people. And you can see how the city has already grown out like that. Again, large parts of the city feel far away. For example, this is when Arabian Ranches started to be launched. And again, people were saying this is like Abu Dhabi. You would go to, for example, the Marina and the Palm Jumeirah, and it would be a ghost town. And these are the elements that I always say, look, if people were talking about those areas back then as ghost towns, those areas today, which may feel like ghost towns, but have some really good, strong government projects going into it, are some good investments to make. As we keep going on, we go all the way to 2010. Our population is now at 1.7 million people, and you can see there's more development that's taken place. We can just keep on doing this, and as we'll slowly show on the screens, as the population grows, the city grows, and the city constantly grows, all the way to where we are now, and we have 4 million people living here. And this is where I always say, look, what are the real estate projects that you can buy into now? Which you can see how fast the city's grown through from where we were in 2000 to where we are today. Where's the next elements you could buy into which feel like ghost towns and far away? You have opportunities such as the Valley. The Valley is very, very strategic because although it does seem geographically far away, if you kind of look at Al Ain Road as the entrance point into downtown for villas and townhouses, there is not many opportunities you can get into. And the Valley really is the entry-level point for someone who wants to work in DIFC, but have a villa or townhouse. You have elements such as Dubai South as well, which again, they feel like ghost towns. Expo City is not established yet, but it feels a bit like a ghost town. You can see how the city has grown in the last 20 years. You can only imagine what it's going to look like in the next 20 years, especially now as we're now nearing the limit where the city ends and where Abu Dhabi starts. So there are some really good opportunities to get into. It's just great to see how fast Dubai grows. I think if you're an international investor, it's great that you see this because you'll really start to understand the next real estate projects that are going to grow into in the future years to come. I always say to investors, Dubai's grown from a small fishing town where we had no one living here to where we are today with 6 strategic government master plans. And we're now on the 7th, which is the 2040 master plan, and you can imagine there's a lot more to come. Are you already working with an agent that you trust? The reason I ask this is because in the UAE, agents are paid on commission and not on a salary. Every single developer is available through every agent. And if you're already working with an agent that you trust and has given their time to you, I would advise for you to carry on working with them as their time is extremely valuable. However, if you've not found an agent that is able to show you the whole market and give you unbiased advice, please feel free to reach out to me below. I'll be more than happy to help you with the entire UAE market. If you like this video, please like the video, subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell. And if you have any thoughts or comments, please comment them below in the video. I do try my level best to reply to as many as possible as I can.